Alright guys, now before I get started on this video, please help support the channel and buy some merchandise. I don't have many designs out, but if you haven't purchased your Cam Ram hoodie, your Cam Ram t-shirt, your Incredible Hemi t-shirt, Incredible Hemi hoodie, and your Ram Trucks t-shirt or hoodie, please help support this channel because we're trying to get this truck up and running. I'm trying to get everything I need by March, and as of right now, I'm coming up a little short, and the more merch you guys buy, the more I can help me get up and running and get this truck ready for March opening day at Atco Raceway and stuff like that. And it also helps get me on to getting the Edelbrock Victor 2 intake manifold, stuff like that, and I can give you guys results, everything you need on if it's a good modification or not. And that's basically what this video is on, about the ported heads. Now, let's get started. Alright, now in my previous video, I talked about the cam that I went with. I went the Greene Racing Stage 2 High-Liv V2 Thump cam. Cam's gonna rock. Now that cam, like I said, is set up for ported heads. And yes, we are getting ported heads, but you know what I mean, we have to wait. And if something big came through, instead of having Steve like come here a couple of times and have to take the heads, take them out, come back on, put the cam in, stuff like that, I got a guy who's sending me on basically brand new stock heads to me from Texas. I want to thank him very much, and I don't know if he wants to be, his name out there or whatnot, but I'll keep that anonymous right now. He's sending me stock heads, and what I can do when they come in, they should be here sometime next week probably. I can send them right to the place I'm going to get them ported from, and the truck can stay where it is. And when I get the heads ported after they come back, the turnaround time, I can take this, the cam, all the install stuff. I had to run out and get all the install stuff except for the oil change. I got everything in one day, and they were out of oil change. I use Pennzoil 5W20 synthetic in the truck, and I went to Walmart because they're the cheapest place to get it, and they were completely out of everything. And had the oil filter, the Mopar oil filter I get or nothing. So I was like, you know what, I'll get it a different day. There's plenty of, you can get that stuff anywhere. I just wanted to go to Walmart because it was the cheapest, but I got all the gaskets, everything I need, new spark plugs and everything. So when all that comes in and the ported heads are back, we take it all to Steve. Now we're going to go to Steve's shop now. He doesn't have to come here and unbolt it and do that. We can go to Steve's shop and do everything in one day. You know what I mean? It's going to be probably a little longer of a day for him. He already knows that. Hope he's ready for it and stuff like that. But that's all good. Steve is the man. He's going to get it all up and running, and I trust Steve to work on this vehicle more than anyone because he's fixed everything. He's modded it, and he says I mod for him now. The last couple of times have all been fixes. I know he's like, oh, when are we gonna mod it again, Nick? I'm fixing your truck. So that's what it is. Now, yeah, we're talking about ported 5.7 Hemi heads. Now, I wanted to port the heads. At first I didn't want to port the heads because I heard the heads flow very well. They don't do that much, but with the cam and the ported heads, I'm really hoping to pick up a good amount. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be picking up, but I think the cam alone possibly. Well, all right, if I went with the non-ported head cam, the 2.5, Jay was saying we could probably pick up 2/10 alone just from the cam. Now that with the ported heads, maybe 3. I don't know. I'm hoping to get maybe them two together, at least 3/10, possibly more. We will see. Now, when we get the Edelbrock Victor 2 on, that I heard does like that, and the ported heads go hand in hand. So we get the cam, the Edelbrock Victor 2, and the ported heads, them 3 alone, this is going to run, man. This should easily dip into the 11s easily. I'm thinking we can get 11s without the Edelbrock Victor 2, but, I'm not sure. I still think we can. I think we can break 1190s, and with that on, I think we can at least cut another 10th out of it because they go hand in hand, like I said, with those 3 things. And, yeah. So we're going to see exactly how far we can get this truck to go all in a 5.7 build. Now the ported heads, if you guys have any experience with porting your Hemi heads, let me know what you actually gained. Some guys said they gained like a lot of wheel horsepower. Like, yeah, wheel horsepower and going to the track are 2 different things. I don't really get a dyno, but the place I'm going to, Guage Performance, has an in-house dyno. So I might actually dyno before and after. But here's the thing, the after is going to be a big cam. It's a much bigger cam upgrade, so it's different. So we might be able to see what we can get out of it right now before we do the heads. And then when it's all said and done afterwards, see how much we gained from the new cam and heads. That sounds like a good idea. That's probably what I'll see what we can do. I don't know, they may throw it on the dyno for me to see what they gain from them porting my heads. They were saying that they've seen some good gains, even though the Hemi heads flow very well. They evolved when they ported the heads on before. They've said they've seen some very good gains with Hemi ported heads. Now I don't know, what we're going to gain. I don't know. It's all like a game, and I know guys that have them. That some of the fastest Rams out there that are running the best times, they have ported heads in a bigger cam, so they actually are running both. You know what I mean? Some of the ones that are a little slower, I'm not gonna, let me not say slower. I'm going to talk about the 11-second Rams that are out there. A lot of them are from Guage Performance, but the faster ones are all running ported heads in the cam. And the ones that are like just breaking into the 11s are running without ported heads, which is, that's awesome. And they're running it without ported heads. That's great. But I want to get the ported heads. I want this truck to run with them single cabs, which I know it can do. I know for a fact it can run with them single cabs. So, I've already seen what it could do full bolt-on against single cab full bolt-ons. I still have beaten all their times. You know what I mean? And I'm 4 doors, 4-wheel drive, and they're all talking about their gears. I got 392 gears. Let me tell you something. When you do a smaller tire and even a bigger stall, 392 gears are absolutely useless, and I will tell you that because I have proof. I have proof that no one has cut 60 foot like me in my, you know what I mean, or unless you have a really lightweight truck. The best I cut was a 165. So when you're changing gears from 321 to 392, if you want to do a stall, a decent sized stall, and you're racing on a drag tire, do not change your gears out. Absolutely useless. I've cut 165 60 foots in this monster of a truck with 321s. So don't even bother changing your gears out. That's just a good heads up for everyone that is doing gears on the truck and thinking it's the greatest. Now the heads, like I said, if you guys have any experience, put it in the comments. I want to see what you guys have gained from ported heads on the 5.7 Hemi. I think we can gain a good amount, man. I'm excited to see what the gains are going to actually be. And yeah, because when I get them, I got to actually send my stock ones back to the guy that's giving me the new ones too. By the way, I'm not getting free heads, I wish, but that won't be. That's not free. You know what I mean? I have to send back them my stock ones. I'm gonna have Steve reseat the the springs and all that stuff for him. He said he wants that done and clean them up a little bit, which is no big deal. We'll get all that done, send him back, because this guy, he's doing me a huge favor. This is huge. I was gonna have Steve do a 2-day job. It's gonna now turn into a 1 longer day, which I think will be better for him, and he can do it at his shop. He doesn't have to drive an hour to me twice. You know what I mean? So we can get it all done in a day. Once the install is done, we'll start this thing up, and this thing's gonna hit hard, chop hard, and we want to see what we can do out of it, man. I'm really getting excited. Racing's only about a month and a half away, and you know what I mean. Like I said, if you guys help buy merch, man, buying merch does more than what you guys realize. You know what I mean. And I just want you guys, just buy as much merch as you can. You know what I mean. Just help support the channel. Watch all the videos. Click like, share, comment. All that kind of stuff helps the channel really grow. And I'm trying to grow this channel and do bigger things, because I got some really big plans coming up that's going to help benefit all my subscribers, all my viewers, everything. You guys have a good chance to do what I've been planning. I've been planning this for a while now, talking to some friends of mine, and they're like, yeah, let's do that. You know what I mean? I don't want to give it away until what we're actually going to do. But yeah, I got some big plans coming, man. It's not just, it's going to be a lot of racing and stuff like that. And, I've got some challenges coming up this year and stuff like that on the 5.7 NA build. And then after that, I don't know where I'm going, to be honest with you. I don't know what I'm going to do. I thought about building a stroker motor on the side. I thought about putting another car in the channel. I don't know. My plan is to just get running and having a great season of racing and doing big things on the channel for everyone else, so you guys can enjoy the content. And like I said, I always want to help you guys succeed in what you want to do with your cars, because I get comments, questions every day, and I try to answer them. If I don't answer you, if you hit me up on Instagram or something like that, and I don't answer it, it's because I get a lot a day from all these different people, and I don't mean to ignore you. I may answer you days later, sometimes even weeks later. I don't even see it, and it just happens like that. You know what I mean? I've had guys hit me up on Facebook. Facebook I don't really respond to as much, because it's more, you know what I mean, it's more of my family stuff like that, so I don't really post too much racing. I'll share stuff, but mostly Instagram. If you want to contact me about anything with the trucks, racing, anything, hit me up on Instagram, you know what I mean, @_IncredibleHemi. I think it's underscore, yeah. So, you know what I mean, follow the Instagram channel. I don't post as much as there. I'm not as big on Instagram, but I would like to start growing a little bit more. You know what I mean? I'm like approaching 1,000 followers, so please, if you're on Instagram, follow me on Instagram and stuff like that. And it's easier if you want to talk to me or ask me about what, I'm always down to give some advice if I have some. So yeah, hit me up on there. We're gonna get some big things going, man. And actually today we're doing something huge with one of my friends today. I don't want to give that away, but you know, check out Stang Mode because he's doing something huge. And today I'm going with him and a bunch of other guys to do something even bigger. So check out Stang Mode, and he's doing big things too. There's a diesel truck driving by. But yeah, guys, like I said, help support the channel. Get your merch, get your Teespring merch, all your hoodies, t-shirts. You know what I mean? If you already have one, buy some more for other people. I don't care. I just need support. You know what I mean? I don't need support, but you get what I'm saying. It helps this channel grow. It helps me really get where I need to be with the truck, and I can help give back to you guys once we're at a certain place where I know we're gonna be at. So all right, well, that's about it. All I gotta say for today. And ported heads 5.7 Hemi. Put it in the comments if you think it's gonna do pretty good. I think it's gonna do very good. Excuse me. And the cam I have in this truck currently, it will be for sale, by the way, if you guys haven't noticed that. This cam in this truck, my Stage 0.5, will be for sale. Now, before you guys want to go and throw me offers, just to let you know, you got to get new springs, hardened push rods, stuff like that to go with this cam. We can't just throw the cam in. It could easily do damage. You know what I mean? I would not just do just the cam swap. With this cam, because it's a high lift, I would recommend, contact me, or, Jay Greene is, the man to contact. He'll get you with all the extra stuff you need. You'll just save a lot of money on getting the cam. So this cam will be for sale as soon as we take it out instantly. And if you get with Jay, you can get you tuned up, and you can have my cam. You can say you've had this cam, you know what I mean? And this cam is, like I said, perfect for stock converter if you don't want to add a converter. And as with a big converter, you can see what it does. So you lose this cam is basically no bottom end loss, with great mid-range and top range. Top range is not as good, but the mid-range is great, and the bottom end on this cam is the best, especially if you're on stock converter. You see what it does with a big converter. So yeah, that'll be for sale. And we got things coming, guys. So please, like I said, help support the channel. Do what you can. Spread the word, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.